What if the secrets to resilience, success, and inner peace could be revealed through the wisdom of the ages? Tonight, two extraordinary minds collide. Oprah Winfrey, the media icon who turned challenges into triumph and inspired millions, and Seneca, the Stoic philosopher who taught the art of living with virtue and serenity. Get ready for a debate that will challenge how you think about life, adversity, and the choices that shape your destiny. Watch closely, learn deeply, and subscribe now, because the lessons in this clash could transform the way you approach every moment of your life.
Life will challenge you. It will push you to your limits, test your patience, and confront you with moments that seem impossible to overcome. But it is precisely in these moments that our true strength is revealed. Resilience is not something we are born with. It is something we cultivate day by day through the choices we make, the habits we form, and the mindset we embrace. I have faced hardships that could have broken me, yet each struggle taught me lessons that no classroom, no book could ever convey. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of it. Every setback is a teacher, every disappointment an opportunity to grow. The key is to keep moving forward, to embrace discomfort, and to find the meaning within the struggle. Empathy and connection are also essential. We do not rise alone. Supporting others, listening deeply, and building communities of understanding give our efforts purpose. Leadership is not about control. It is about inspiring courage, hope, and vision in those around you. Each action we take, no matter how small, can ripple outward and create change beyond our imagination. Mindfulness and self-reflection are equally important. We must pause, ask ourselves the hard questions, and align our choices with our values. What kind of person do we want to be? What impact do we want to leave on the world? These questions guide our actions and help us transform adversity into growth, fear into courage, and dreams into reality. I urge everyone listening, honor your journey, embrace your challenges, and recognize that your voice, your story, and your efforts matter. Do not underestimate the power you have to influence your life and the lives of others. Seek growth, nurture resilience, and act with intention. I am Oprah Winfrey. I have learned that life's greatest lessons are often found in its hardest moments. And if you take even a fraction of that resilience and wisdom into your own life, you can overcome, inspire, and thrive. Remember, as you watch this debate, your challenges are your teachers, and your choices define your legacy. And if you want more insights from minds that transform lives, subscribe now, because the journey to living well has only just begun.
Oprah, your words resonate with the strength of lived experience and the courage to face life's hardships. Indeed, adversity is inevitable, and it is through our response to it that we cultivate character. Yet we must remember, it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. True resilience comes from mastering the mind, from understanding that our power lies in how we choose to act, think, and feel. You speak of empathy, connection, and leadership, and I agree. But the foundation of all virtue begins within. One must first govern oneself before influencing others. Wealth, fame, and external success are fleeting. Inner virtue and wisdom endure. The Stoic seeks tranquility not by avoiding challenges, but by accepting them with reason, temperance, and courage. Consider this: external circumstances cannot touch the soul unless we allow them to. The wise person does not depend on fortune, opinion, or circumstance for peace. Adversity becomes an instrument of growth when we meet it with reason, patience, and reflection. Challenges reveal what we are made of, and by cultivating virtue, we ensure that every trial contributes to our flourishing. Oprah, your achievements inspire millions, yet inspiration alone is not enough. We must teach that the mind can be disciplined, that desires can be moderated, and that happiness is found not in abundance, but in the harmony between reason and action. Life is short, yet it is sufficient if well lived. A day spent guided by wisdom, courage, and justice is a life of fulfillment. Resilience is not mere endurance, It is the art of navigating life's storms with dignity and insight. It is the choice to remain steadfast, to act rightly, and to cultivate virtue regardless of circumstance. Fortune may favor the bold, but it rewards the wise. And wisdom, once embraced, is the ultimate source of freedom, peace, and strength. I am Seneca. Accept hardship with reason, pursue virtue with diligence, and act with integrity. As you watch this debate, remember, life's trials are teachers, fortune is transient, and the mastery of oneself is the path to true freedom and enduring fulfillment.
Seneca, I honor your wisdom and your guidance on mastering the mind, yet I must stress the power of action in shaping our lives. Reflection and reason are vital, yes, but without courage to act, insight alone cannot transform circumstances. Life is not lived in contemplation alone. It is lived in choices, risks, and embracing opportunities that test our limits. I have faced moments where thought alone could not carry me. It was through decisive action, persistence, and bold steps that I overcame adversity and built a platform to inspire millions. Resilience is not only internal, it is expressed through action, perseverance, and the courage to influence the world positively. Connection, empathy, and outreach are forms of action. We rise not merely by mastering ourselves, but by lifting others, guiding, and creating systems of support. Reflection is important, yet it gains meaning only when translated into tangible efforts that impact lives. True empowerment comes from blending insight with purposeful action, from letting our wisdom inspire deeds that matter. Even Stoic principles gain power when lived in the world. We cannot isolate virtue in thought. We must embody it, practice it, and share it through every decision, every conversation, and every challenge. Our minds shape our intentions, but our actions shape our reality. Seneca, I respect your call to inner mastery, but let us remember, wisdom finds its fullest expression when it inspires courage, moves hearts, and creates meaningful change. Thought and reflection guide us, but action completes the circle of human excellence.
Oprah, your courage and commitment to action are indeed admirable, yet action without reason can mislead and produce suffering. Strength and perseverance are commendable, but they must be governed by judgment and virtue. To act boldly is not enough. We must act rightly, in harmony with nature and reason. True resilience does not come from force or influence alone, but from the cultivation of a mind that is steadfast, discerning, and virtuous. Challenges are inevitable, yet they can only harm those who surrender to fear, anger, or desire. The wise person navigates life with reflection, moderating impulses and understanding the consequences of each act. Connection and empathy, while noble, are most enduring when rooted in wisdom. Influence guided by reason and virtue ensures that our actions benefit not only ourselves but the world. Impulse alone may inspire, yet deliberate action ensures lasting impact. Reflection must precede action, for only then does courage align with goodness. Oprah, your ability to transform hardship into empowerment is remarkable. Yet let us remember, the greatest triumphs are achieved when insight and reflection guide every step, every choice, and every effort. The Stoic mind does not reject action. It refines it, harmonizes it with virtue, and ensures that every deed contributes to flourishing. Mastery of life lies in this balance. To act, yes, but always under the guidance of reason and the pursuit of virtue. Only then do our actions elevate ourselves and others, creating resilience that endures beyond fortune, fame, or circumstance.
Tonight, we witness a meeting of resilience and wisdom. Oprah Winfrey showed us the power of courage, action, and transforming adversity into impact. Seneca reminded us that true strength comes from reflection, virtue, and guiding our actions with reason. Life calls us to both, to act boldly, push boundaries, and inspire others, while also reflecting, choosing wisely, and cultivating inner virtue. The greatest accomplishments arise when action is guided by insight, when courage aligns with wisdom, and when resilience serves a higher purpose. If this debate inspired you, Subscribe now and follow our channel. More life-changing clashes await. Lessons from icons and philosophers that can transform the way you live, act, and lead.